Alright, on today's video we're going to be teaching you how to get better mechanics, aim and peace. And so for one, for aim, I would suggest you playing some reload or hopping into Raider 464's map for like an hour to 2 hours a day if you want to get perfect aim. Otherwise you can hop in at 30 minutes a day, a couple times a day to split up those 2 hours in. And there's a bunch of different aim options. Obviously, there's all of these, which they all help you a significant amount, from my personal opinion. And it's helped me get a lot better. You know, I haven't really been playing comp that much recently, because for one, I am too lazy to hit Unreal because BR takes such long queues towards the end of the season, especially when there's a new reload season out. So yeah, so new reload season's out, and if you want to hit Unreal on that, I would say practice in these maps. It's really easy to practice for like an hour a day, get your aim perfected, and to where it'll be like eventually you could end up with like picture perfect aim. And I used to sit in this map for 3.5 hours. When I played the game for 10 hours a day, I sat in this map for 3.5 hours. I had perfect aim. You know, I just don't play as much as anymore because, you know, when you grow up, you don't really want to play the game as much, unless you're making a lot of money from it. But I'm not. So yeah. But yeah, you want to play. I think you could do 30 minutes when you first get on. 30 minutes when your aim starts to like when you have like a bad game or two, and then I'd say just like 30 minutes to an hour before you get off, and then just repeat that cycle every day for like a month, and you'll definitely see a change in your aim, and you'll definitely be doing better. Another way to get better is practicing your piece control. I would say practice this in the Raider map or the I'd say practice this in either the Raider map or the Martaz Turtle Box Fights map. They're both amazing, to be completely honest with you, and that's just really good to help you warm up. And also, you want to, let's think, you want to like, if you want to hit Unreal, you definitely want to be doing some practice, because if you're not practicing and you're trying to hit Unreal, it's going to be really hard. Unless you're on the game for like 8 hours a day, it's going to be pretty hard to hit Unreal. I'm trying to figure out where this thing is. Huh? Yo, I am so confused. Oh, okay. But yeah, you wanna probably sit in like piece control for about 5 minutes. You know, just run like all of them once, and that's all you really need. And that's just if you're trying to hit Unreal in BR. For BR, I would say check out my other video on drop spots to figure out the good drops to land if you're trying to hit Unreal. Because I've already hit Unreal twice this season, and after I made this account my main account, I am champ 270, and I just stopped playing because it was towards the end of the season, and it's I'm not really down to like wait a long queue. I'm thinking of next season we run a little speed run midway through the season on alt account. But enough about that. So for one, I'd say play each one of these for about 5 minutes, and then for aim, I'd say do all these, and I think this should take most of your time up, just for the fact of you being able to you know, work on your aim. And then when it comes to you know, actually seeing progress in game, I would say run scrims with your duo by going on to elite scrims, manu scrims, NA scrims. All those help a lot when it comes to trying to get better for in game. And to be honest, it's helped me a lot, and I've gotten a lot better. I've also like gotten a lot smoother when it comes to edit wise. And then another thing that could also help you is your ping. I would say right now, I'd say invest in a Ethernet cable, and if you think that you don't have a long enough, or that you don't have a plug-in in your room and you can only plug it into your router and the Ethernet cable wouldn't be long enough, just buy like a 20-foot Ethernet cable or something for like 10 bucks. It'll help you a lot, and you'll definitely be able to play easier. Another thing that you can do is your setup, because I used to have a really bad setup, and then over my birthday I like replaced it a little bit. I got a new keyboard, mouse, and mouse pad, and now my setup feels completely different. And remember, if your PC's getting like FPS drops, check your drivers, make sure they're all updated. Cause I was getting like 30 FPS, now I'm getting this much in game, and that's just cause my laptop's a little old. But yeah, you definitely need to make sure everything you have is good. Another thing you could do is play with someone that you would like to have fun with, cause if you have fun with somebody, you're probably more likely gonna end up improving. And if you're too lazy to sit in a 1v1 map for a while, go hit up some zero build for like an hour or two. Because zero build takes a little bit longer to practice your aim, so that's why I'm saying an hour or two. And then you can just warm up your aim. So, yeah. Alright, next step. You gotta like play the game. You don't have to play for long at all. I would say play for like 30 minutes a day to get better. You only have to play 30 minutes a day to get better. Because you could really just sit in this map, practice aim for 30 minutes, and then do a little bit of free building, and then you can get off. What I usually do is I aim practice for 20, and then I free build for 10. So free build for 10 when I first get on, and then I aim practice. And I free build when I first get on just to practice, to make sure that my builds don't get like bad over like the days that I don't play. And then also so that I'm like, you know, just warming up my hands, which it helps a lot. And you're probably gonna see improvement with your placements. Even if you don't, that doesn't really mean much. That just means that you might need to like maybe play a little bit more. I'm just trying to shoot these guys 'cause I'm bored. But yeah, you wanna just do something that you like, and if you want, watch a stream in the background of it. It doesn't matter. Just watch a stream in the background of your of you like warming up if you want to, because that's what I do. I usually get on in the morning for like a couple hours, and then for the rest of my day just do other stuff. So when I warm up in the morning, I'm watching it in pin typically. In pin's really fun to watch, and yeah. But some cheap like peripherals I would say to get is gonna be the Awula 60HE, the RK61, or if you're looking for a little bit more of an expensive one that probably feels really nice, I'd say Razer Huntsman Mini. For mouse, we're gonna go Logitech G305. Then there's an NPins mouse. I've actually had that before. It's really nice. And the Superlight. The Superlight's like more expensive, but it's decent. And then I think Inpin's mouse is the best on those 3 lists for around 100, maybe 110 max for shipping. And yeah, it overall just really helps to get a better setup. And then for mouse pads, just get an extra large mouse pad. And if you really need to upgrade your PC because your PC's messed up, I would say start a summer job or whatever time of year it is job, or just start reselling stuff and then save up, get yourself a new PC. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope y'all have an amazing day. Peace out.